Greetings, this is Warrior King, and the time has come for the lions and the lioness to tell their own story. This is the lion's voice. Give thanks and praise for the wonderful blessing that's been poured on me. Give thanks and praise. Jah use I as an instrument to set the people free. Jah give her the power to chant. Jah give her the power to chant. Rastafari, the lion's voice.
Your brethren come to you and say, I want to be an artist, I trust you, manage me. And then you say, yeah man, I'm going to manage you. First thing, no matter if it's your brethren, and we've done other episodes on this, but again, I want to address this to the creatives because it's something that keeps coming up and it's one of the most important decisions you make as a creative. Make sure that you have paperwork that defines the arrangement, because every agreement starts off on good terms.
Well, lion voice, tell them that's the people first choice. Lion voice, make the lioness them feel nice. Lion voice, with the lion cubs we sacrifice. Lion voice, got to show the people them the life. Lion voice.
Greetings in that divine name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I. Glory and honor in the name of His chosen Queen, Empress Wazira Menen. My name is Kwasi Bansu, aka Dejazmatch Kwasi, aka Ras Kwasi, aka the Reading Ras, aka the Pan-African Happy Man, a creative industry attorney. I'm an author, I'm an artist, I'm an actionist, and right now I am the host of Lion Law. Welcome to the Lion Voice Network, and welcome to Lion Law, where we talk about entertainment law, creative industry law, as it relates to creative. This is a creative space. The Lion Voice Network is creative friendly zone. Welcome. Before we get into today's topic, which I'm going to talk about management companies. I've been getting a lot of inquiries in terms of management recently, so I said let me just make a video. I have not been as consistent on the Lion Law. If you want to see more, drop a comment. Let me know that you like the content. This was the lowest performing content on the channel, but I'm a creative industry attorney, so I love it and I want to continue to come and share, because so many people experience so much pain and so much stress because of lack of knowledge. So if we can share and also encourage people so that an entertainment or creative industry attorney is not so intimidating. You need to go and talk to somebody, book a consultation. You can book one through the website, Dejazmatchkwasi.com. Just talk to someone, let them know what you have on the table, and get a roadmap. It's going to save you thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars down the line to speak to someone who can tell you the systems and the things that you need to set up front to avoid catastrophe. So we're going to talk about management. Before we get into the management topic and setting up your management company, we want to talk about the Lion Pride. Big up the Lion Pride. Big up the Lion Pride on Patreon. We are 11 fire angels. We're building this ecosystem slowly but surely. Big up all of the Lion Pride members who say they're going to be joining the Patreon this year, because I get messages about ones who want to join, who want to support. And I know they're getting their coins together so that they can go ahead. And remember, $5 a month, $10 a month, $15 a month. It doesn't have to be a lot. The great thing about being in this modern creative ecosystem economy, what they call the orange economy, is that we have the power of the collective. That means $5 from 1,000 people, we're talking about something. So you only have to find $5 a month or $10 a month, not going to break your bank. but you can support content that's enriching. So join us in the Patreon. We have a lot of exclusive content. We're going to be doing a lot more. Join us over there. And also big up Ramia King Design, and big up CMOS Life, our sponsors of the Lion Voice Network. If you want to become a sponsor, reach out, and let's see how we can work something out. All right, housekeeping aside, let's talk about setting up a management company. Your brethren come to you and say, I want to be an artist, I trust you, manage me. And then you say, yeah man, I'm going to manage you. First thing, no matter if it's your brethren, and we've done other episodes on this, but again, I want to address this to the creatives, because it's something that keeps coming up, and it's one of the most important decisions you make as a creative. Make sure that you have paperwork that defines the arrangement, because every agreement starts off on good terms. Yes, it's your brethren now, but when money involved, things happen, things mash up. A lot of that is because miscommunication, expectations were not in alignment, and the relationships break down. You can beat that by having an agreement. First thing you want to do before you even get to the agreement, though, is what we're going to talk about, which is creating a liability shield. Meaning you don't want to be a manager and operating as a sole proprietor. Meaning if they sue you, they can take away your house, your car, your youth, them future, all kind of thing is caught up because you have not separated your business and your personal. And the way you do that is by starting an LLC, a C Corp, S Corp. I recommend the LLC in the United States. Less paperwork, easier operation. Set up your LLC. This gives you that liability protection. As part of that LLC, you want to have an operating agreement. This operates like your bylaw. What are the terms? If you have any partners, it would outline the partnership agreement between you and your partners. Very important. People skip these steps, but when litigation, when money, when problems come, these are the things that you need to be aware of and have to address, is that liability. Then you're going to want to make sure that you're compliant, with all the state regulations, licensing. If you have to have a basic business license, if you have to, your license. Most jurisdictions don't require a license, a specific license to be an artist manager. California, to be an agent, you require special licensing. California, entertainment mecca for the United States, the totally different laws over there. Make sure you consult a California attorney. When we talk about New York, also there are some peculiarities in New York. These are the two mecca spaces. Most other places, basic business license, basic operation, you can go ahead and function as an artist manager, but never represent an artist as a sole proprietor. That's one thing we would say here on Lion Law, on the Lion Voice Network. Don't do it. Get that liability shield. Secondly, you want to have sit with an entertainment attorney and have them draft your management agreement. What kind of manager do you want to be? That's going to be represented by your agreement, your values, how you monetize, how you represent yourself is represented in that template that you get. So take some time, go through with an entertainment attorney so that you understand all of the provisions so you can communicate them effectively to your client. Very crucial, that management agreement, and we can go over some of the management terms. Again, I've done other videos where we have gone over management agreement terms, and I'll do more in the future. And if you have questions, drop them in the comments. This is interactive. Not gonna stop doing videos on Lion Law because again, I love it and I love to share the information in the hopes that I can help my fellow creatives to rise in this industry, and we have more knowledge, and more knowledge means more business for the entertainment attorneys, because the people who know what they don't know, and they come and seek. The people who don't know, they continue and try to do everything themselves. The people who have the knowledge delegate, because you can't do everything by yourself. You know what I mean? So important. One of the things that you have to understand as a manager is something called a fiduciary duty, meaning you're going to be managing people's money, and so you have a duty to act in their best interests, even if that interest conflicts with your own. So when you're a fiduciary, you have to act in the best interests of that person who you carry that duty to. So once you're thinking about artist manager, no, you have that duty. You can't look about your business at the expense of the person. You could be found liable in a court of law as a breach of your fiduciary duty. So be aware of the fiduciary duty. Also, your duty of confidentiality, privacy. You're a professional. That means your client or the talent tells you something. You can't pillow talk with your girl at night time and she has spread the man business and it end up in the blogs, and you know what I mean? Problems. You have to have that integrity. So if you know you love chat and you love chat people business, artist management is not for you. Typically, that's going to be built into the agreement as well. And I'm not going to go through everything here, but I want everyone to understand the responsibilities that come with being an artist manager. Is not just represent your brethren. You have to understand that you are really becoming the manager of a small business. You are managing someone's brand, someone's potential. So you really have to take it seriously. You also want to have a process for dispute resolution. You as an artist manager can be Mr. Escalation, meaning you cannot be the person with a hot head that is causing the problems. You have to be the problem solver. You have to come in and be able to de-escalate situations. I always recommend alternate dispute resolution, mediation, arbitration over litigation. Save costs, try to cap some of those costs that can arise, put those in the agreement. Again, this goes to the values of your company as a management company. What are your values? The values should be amicable resolution of disputes, and that is why you want to put those in your agreements. And also, you want to carry that spirit into how you represent your client, because one of the things you'll be doing, and I spoke about the functions of an artist manager, you can check out that video. One of the things that you have to do is to represent your client and you or your talent, and you want to make sure you are not, again, Mr. Escalation. You are de-escalatory in your action to bring about amicable resolution of disputes. And when you engage with third party, again, alternate dispute resolution, mediation, arbitration, as opposed to leaving things open-ended. Having mandatory mediation, arbitration. This caps your costs. It's a lot cheaper to get an arbitrator. And the difference between an arbitrator and a mediator is that arbitration is binding, mediation is at the discretion of the parties. So these are the things that we want to ensure. This is just a general overview. Not going to get too deep. We're going to keep these short so that it's bite-sized. What do you think about artist management? Have you been approached to be an artist manager? What are some of the things you're doing to prepare yourself for this arduous task? And we can talk about responsibilities some more. We can make this an ongoing series. What would you like to know about artist management? Again, we have some key pillars that we've laid out today. You're going to be seeking power of attorney to do some things on behalf of your client, so you don't have to get their signature on everything that you need to do, which can be onerous. So we talked about fiduciary duty, responsibility that you have. There's so much we can talk about family. I'm here as a servant of the Lion Voice Network ecosystem, and again, beginning a lot of inquiries and doing a lot of consultations referencing people who want to manage, because the knowledge is out there. People watch the YouTube videos and they realize, you know what, I'm going to do this properly. I'm going to consult with an entertainment attorney, and for that we give thanks. But again, what are you seeking as an artist manager? Or maybe you're an artist manager. What are some of the challenges that you've encountered? Drop the comments. Let's have the conversation. We're going to talk about all the different areas of the creative industry. We want our creatives, particularly Rastafari and Pan-African creatives, to go out into the world informed. Typically, we're not looking at this type of information. So if you're in this ecosystem, the Lion Voice, we're going to make sure that we add as much value to you as a creative. And really, everybody has to be a content creator and a creative, whatever your business is. So there's some type of creative aspect you're going to touch. This is more relevant to everybody than ever. So again, let's have the conversation, family. Why? Because the time has come for the lions and the lionesses to tell our own story. And this is Lion's Voice.
Lion Voice. When Rastafari repair the damage, some way we gotta find a way to manage. You ain't gotta change for me. No need to explain to me. Hey yo, things change, things fall apart. Sometimes you gotta live with a broken heart. We survived as slaves, seen days to start. We crossed ocean waves, some were thrown to sharks. We survived that part, survived that ship. Now we got trouble with relationships. She wanna be a bad, some wanna be rich. Nobody want family life, we got trick. Got problems from slavery time that's not fixed. Still we drop it like it's hot, caught by the matrix. In slavery times I know I couldn't protect. You must admit, I know you lost a little respect. And I know that I had to fight back. You had to watch my manhood under attack. And if I tried to react, killed a locked in a cage. The same rules still apply in the cyber age. Hey, yo, you ain't gotta change for me. In fact, no need to explain to me. I'm a king, that's why it's plain to see. You're a queen, not who you claim to be. Hey, yo, you ain't gotta change for me. In fact, no need to explain to me. I'm a king, that's why it's plain to see. You're a queen, not who you claim to be.